Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have the Roosevelt Dime from 2001. We're going to focus on this one right here, the 2001P, the Philadelphia Dime from 2001. The Philadelphia Mint in 2001, they made 1.369 billion or 1.4 billion, and they made 1.412 billion at the Denver Mint. They also made them at the San Francisco Mint. They made this one here is just a beautiful cameo, right? It's a proof coin, 2.2 million of these at the San Francisco Mint that were clad, and then they made them here at the San Francisco Mint also. And I don't know if you can tell the difference between these two, and I'll show you in a second the easiest way, but you can tell just by the shine sometimes. This one here is not a clad coin. This is from the silver mint sets, what they first started coming out with, the major silver mint sets for these in 1999, the new modern silver mint sets. And I'll show you right now how you can tell it's a silver mint set. And there you go. You see the copper, nickel clad copper here. We see the silver there. It's a 90% silver. You can also tell on the front, once you get used to it, that the one that is kind of the more the yellower or browner is going to be the clad coin. Now both of these coins are really nice coins and worth some money. This one here, the clad coin, is worth $3.75 or more. And this one here, the silver coin, is worth a couple dollars just in silver. And this one probably is worth $5 to $7, perhaps more dollars here. The problem with both of these coins is that it would cost more to get them rated by PCGS than they might be worth, so we generally don't do that. All right, so what else was there? Oh, there was a Denver Mint. And the Denver Mint here, remember that the Denver Mint in 2001, we tip it up, we see the regular Denver Mint coins are copper, nickel clad copper. We tip it over and we see why we saved this one. Look at the bands going across on there. Look at the bands going across at the bottom. And so what you need to look for when you're looking for the coins is a full band version on the back. And this is pretty close, but it's got a few scratches. So on the back it says United States of America around the top, 1 dime at the bottom. You see a little coloration here? That actually doesn't take from the value at all. In fact, some cases if you have a lot of coloration, it adds to the value. On the left of the torch is an olive branch, and you can see a couple olives there. And on the right of the torch, there is a oak branch, and you can see a couple acorns on it. There's one there, and there's one there. Now, so this coin in regular condition is going to be worth about $2.75 at MS65 with the full bands. But you can, if you can get it up to MS68 or so, you're going to start talking in the 50s to 60s minimum, but you can also start talking into the hundreds with the MS68. This is a year where they had these kind of funny mint marks, these big open mint marks. See the P there, the D there. Not the little tiny ones that kind of filled up, but the ones that really stayed open and actually looked like they're almost like sketched on there. And they did the same thing with the S's. You notice the S's are these big wide open S's. And so in 2001 you can often get some really good quality coins for whatever reason from the proof sets, but you have a little bit more of a hard time getting them from the uncirculated mint sets. How many uncirculated mint sets did they make? Well, what they do is they put a set of coins together with all of the Denvers and all of the Philadelphias in one set. So you have the penny, nickel, dime, quarter, and half from both. And they call that a United States uncirculated mint set. In 2001, they made 1.1 million of those. So they made 1.1 million of the uncirculated mint sets. And you'll see that these ones are good. In this one here, the D especially has some great torch stuff on it. And this one here has some okay torch on it. What does the torch look like on the back of the San Francisco Mint? Well, it looks way different. Of course, they buff it different. So this is shine different, it's polished different, whatever you want to call it. And the full bands version on these are interesting, but you're not going to make a whole lot of money on them because they're all really good looking. So you really start with having a really good coin, and can you get it much better than that? That's the question. One of the things you can see when you look at these that's kind of interesting is you can see on these San Francisco Mint coins, you can see the rims going around the edges of it. And that's really something that is much more pronounced. That's much more pronounced on these coins is that the rim. So let's look at the rim on the yeah, so see, you can actually see the outside of the rim as it goes around. On the regular coins, sometimes they're really kind of soft rims. See what I'm saying? That this one kind of sticks out as you go along, and this one really sticks out as you go along, almost looks like a gearing. All right, well, the coins are great. They're not hugely valuable, but they're pretty nice, and there are some error coins. Most of the error coins have to do with the coin not being printed right rather than anything other than that. So you get these kind of, they call them offset errors. There's a lot of those in the 2001s, especially with the D's, but they're not, they're more of a novelty or a eBay sale kind of error than they are something that would be in the USA coin book. All right, have a great day from DC Coin World International Coin Channel.